Speaking of, they talked about Leo and his young dating. None of us see any problem with that, obviously. Unless it was your daughter.
No, I do see a problem with it. I think that first of all, just from an optics point of view, you got to wait until she's 20. If there's an een attached to that girl, like that should be off limits for you. Just figure it out, man. You know what I mean? It's 1 year. I'm not. It's still gross, but at least then you're not dating a teenager.
There's got to be an NT in their
Simon,
age.
I think you're doing I think you're forgetting that
That's all.
He has to hang out with a 19-year-old.
Yeah, it's not all.
Like that's a nightmare. There's no world where
Rainbows
that's
and
not a
lollipops.
nightmare.
Yeah.
Even for the best pussy in the world. Like if you presented me with the world's best pussy, it was labeled that. It was PSA certified 10. I don't know that hanging out with a 19-year-old day in and day out is worth it.
So you're like, listen, 6-year-old girls are fucking annoying. So let this pedophile just bang that girl because.
Why did you bring it down to 6? 19 is a legal age of consent. You can buy a gun, you can smoke, you can vote.
But she's older than a teenager, isn't she?
No, 19. It ends in teen.
You understand how teens work?
So, okay, what I was saying is still, all a 19-year-old girl wants is a rock star
They
or a
start
movie
at
star.
12 and end at what?
They want a rock star or a movie star. Like, you're denying them. And the double standard.
Yeah, I'm denying them. That's what I'm doing.
You wouldn't care if a 6-year-old woman...
No, I absolutely would.
Both.
It's still fucking gross. It's a teenager.
You're just a hater. You're just a hater.
Yes, I'm just
So
a
if
hater.
Shep came home with the woman from White Lotus, not any of the hot ones.
This year.
No, she's in both seasons.
No, I'm saying Shep this year.
Yeah.
Italian prostitute?
Yeah. How old Shep? 19?
And she was a prostitute?
He will be 19.
He will be
yes.
19. Okay,
Yeah.
so Shep comes home. No, not
Yeah.
the Italian prostitute.
Yeah. Shep comes home with an
She's
old
too hot.
lady.
Very rich.
I mean,
very
look,
rich.
Sorry, buddy, I got to step in here and block your cock.
I'm not going to stop him from doing it,
Okay,
but I
there
don't
we go.
think
Actually-
it's a good idea.
That was unfair of me because Leo's really hot. So, like, let's say Emily Ratajkowski is like 55, and Shep brings her and her weird belly button
Yeah,
home.
I was going to say, fucked up belly button.
Do you know who she's dating right now?
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Andre?
Yeah. Well done, but well done, Eric.
No. The world just whatever. Nothing makes sense anymore.
Anyways, point is, listen, say what you want. Yeah, fine. It's fine to date teenagers. That's weird. It's weird. You're old and they're teenagers. Period.
I want to agree with you, but you just sound so jaded about the fact that you don't have money and 19-year-old pussy that it's tough to I don't know. What do you think?
I don't though. I'm saying I'm saying fine. If this fucking motherfucker
hold on.
wants to date a 20-year-old, go for it.
You're missing my point, Simon. Okay, if you were filthy rich right now,
Yeah.
you Simon Aniston.
Yes.
Okay, you have a full head of luscious hair.
Yeah.
Everything's going your way. You're rich as shit. Halima's you've never met her. She's
Yep.
not in the scene. You have no kids.
Yep.
You're draped in pussy from ages 19 to 23. No, sorry. From ages 18 to 23. No, hear me out.
Okay.
The 18-year-old's really hot, but you're like, I can't do that. The 23-year-old is hot too. But you're like, I can only have her for 1 year.
If I'm Leo, if I'm everything you just described, I can just make sure I get only 23-year-olds and up or 22-year-olds and up. Like you're making it seem like he only has this limited pool of people to pull from.
I think he's figured out, much like the Egyptians or whoever the fuck before, that maybe that's where the fountain of youth is. It's in that little 4-year gap.
Listen, fine. You want to make jokes about it? That's cool. It's fine. I don't care.
There's no jokes to be made. Listen, they're consenting adults.
Yeah, totally. And I'm just saying the optics of it are fucking gross.
Do you still watch Leo movies?
Yes.
If he came here and said to you, "Hello, Simon, I'm
I
aware of your
still
work."
watch Mel Gibson movies. I'm a bad barometer for.
It's because you have a daughter. That's what I think it is.
Okay.
You just have that extra. I'd be so bummed if that was in. Which leads me to
No, I just think. Okay,
That's a
sorry,
great
yeah, go
question.
ahead.
Okay, so let's say Aoife brings home Leo.
Well, Aoife's 25, 26, so she can do whatever.
You'll
the fuck
always
she
be
wants.
a dad. Though.
She could bring home Leo.
When she was
Fine.
19, if she had brought home Leo.
I wouldn't have liked it.
And it would end there.
I
You would
would've.
have liked it.
I would have fought Leo.
You would have taken his past to cons or whatever.
No, I absolutely would have.
Okay, this is getting too personal. Moving on to the next one.